Welcome to my YouTube channel Modi Mechanical Engineering Tutorials. In this video, I would like to explaining about centrifugal casting process with the detailed study onto a semi-centrifugal casting process. So let us start with the basics about centrifugal casting process. So just you can see the basic setup that will be used into a semi-centrifugal casting process. So just you can see this is our revolving table. So this revolving table which will be connected with a rotating shaft. So basically this shaft it will be rotating onto its vertical axis. So onto that revolving table hold the assembly that will be used into a semi-centrifugal casting process. It will be resting. So just you can see with the help of holding fixtures, this cop and drag it will be supporting onto that and fixing, and it will be onto a revolving table. So by the revolving table, this whole the assembly it will be rotating onto its vertical axis. So into the basic semi-centrifugal casting process, just you can see this is our cop and this one is our drag. So around this parting line our castings is to be done. So this is our flash, or you can say flash, that will be made with the assembly of the cop and drag. And onto the top of the side, it will be the pouring, basing and getting systems. So from top side, with the help of ladle, the molten form of the metal, it will be entering into these castings. So if you want to make some kind of hollow part, so you need to use a core material into that kind of castings. So into a semi-centrifugal casting process, core is being used, but we are discussing into the previous one, and that will be true centrifugal casting process. The core it will be eliminated. So in this semi-centrifugal casting process, it will be made a solid castings. But in case of the true centrifugal casting process, we made a hollow casting products. So let us start with the basics about casting process. The centrifugal casting is a process in which the molten metal is poured and allowed to solidify in a revolving mold. The centrifugal force due to the revolving molds holds the molten metal against the mold walls until it solidified in case of the true centrifugal casting process. But in case of the semi-centrifugal casting process, we are made a solid casting products. The material used for preparing molds may be cast iron, steel, sand or graphite, basically for a non-ferrous kind of castings. The process is used for making the castings of the solid castings. So by the application of the true centrifugal castings, it will be production of hollow cylindrical castings, but with the help of semi-centrifugal casting process, it will be made a solid casting process. So that will be depends upon my requirements. So the various centrifugal casting techniques including true centrifugal casting process, if you want to learn in details, so you will find a link. Then second, semi-centrifugal casting process, and third, centrifuge casting process. So in this video, I only explaining onto a semi-centrifugal casting process with its advantages, disadvantages and working. So let us start with a semi-centrifugal casting process. So just you can see this is our basic setups that we already discussing. This is our revolving table, this is our cop, drag and our cast products and all the facility for pouring of a molten form of the metal. So this cop and drag it will be fixed with the help of fixer, and that all the assembly it will be mounting onto that revolving table. So let us start. In case of the semi-centrifugal casting process is used to produce solid castings, and hence the requires a core to produce a hollow cavities. So that will be depends upon my requirements. If you want to make a hollow castings, so you can also make, but you have to make a core preparations. Then the process is used only for symmetrical shape objects, and the axis of the rotation of the mold is always vertical. So there is no any kind of possibility with the horizontal axis. So this semi-centrifugal casting process always works with a vertical axis. gear blanks, sheaves, wheels and pulleys are commonly produced by this process. So these all are the famous applications that will be made with the help of semi-centrifugal casting process. So the figure indicating as producing a wheel shape of casting process over here. Then in case of the semi-centrifugal casting process, it includes the various steps. So just you can see that is our setup. So first of all, the mold is prepared in a usual manner using cop and drag box. So that is our traditional approach for making a casting process. The mold cavity is prepared with its central axis being vertical and concentric with the axis of the rotations. That we already discussing. This is our vertical axis and it will be rotating on that particular vertical axis. The core is placed in position and the mold is rotated at a suitable speeds, but that will be less than as compared to our true centrifugal casting process. So in case of the true centrifugal casting process, it will be around 300 to 3000 RPM. So in that case of the semi-centrifugal casting process, which will be less than against a true centrifugal casting process. The centrifugal force produced due to the rotation of the mold causes the molten metal to fill the cavity to produce the desired shape. So some of the advantages of semi-centrifugal casting process. Centrifugal casting eliminates mid-wall defects, that will be generatings. Centrifugal casting controls the impurities. Centrifugal castings greatly reduce the microporosity. Some of the disadvantages: length to diameter ratio, and due to that it will be increasing the cost. Shape and mold die cost, because all the mold that will be made with metallic materials. Small inside diameters, safety, and that will be also increasing the cost of the products. Good foundry practice required, so skill operator is being required. So I hope you understand semi-centrifugal casting process. If you like this, then subscribe and share more the mechanical engineering tutorials. Thank you so much and keep watching.